Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, as the final activities under the Women's Empowerment Project SVG wind down, some 31 female entrepreneurs are set to receive grants to enhance their businesses. The grants, totaling $243,000 from the government of the Republic of China on Taiwan, will be dispersed at the grant award ceremony this Friday, February 3rd. The recipients were selected after they completed the third and final cohort of the Women's Empowerment Project SVG, which was executed by the Taiwan Technical Mission through the Center for Enterprise Development Incorporated CED. It is part of an initiative entitled Assisting the Economic Empowerment of Women in Latin America and the Caribbean in the Post-Pandemic of COVID-19. The objective is to boost the country's economy following the impact of the pandemic and maintaining social stability by strengthening women's economic empowerment through employment and entrepreneurship. The third cohort of the WEP ran from August to September last year. The final activity for this project will be the business plan competition, which will see 10 finalists pitching to a panel of judges on Friday, February 17th. Three of the finalists will win $26,000 each. Following reports of customers being affected by kiosks at the Joshua Center operated by the St. Vincent Electricity Services FinLec not having bills paid in February reflect the payments they had made, the company has now released a statement addressing the issue. In a release, they stated St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited VINLEC has been experiencing intermittent communication issues at our bill payment kiosk located at the Joshua Center, Annisvale. We acknowledge that these issues have resulted in delays in the updating of some customers' accounts. Based on the timing of the transactions at the kiosk and the release of bills, a customer's payment may not be reflected on the bill. However, we wish to assure all customers that all transactions via the kiosk will be reconciled in their accounts in the shortest possible time, even if there are communication issues. VINLEC, in their release, goes on to assure their customers that they are working with their application and service providers to resolve this intermittent issue as quickly as possible. Still on the local scene, the Republic of China on Taiwan's ambassador to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Peter Shali Lan, is encouraging Vincentians to take advantage of scholarships being offered by Taiwan. The two scholarship programs that are currently open are the Ministry of Foreign Affairs MOFA Taiwan Scholarship and the Taiwan ICDF Scholarship. We hear more from Ambassador Shali Lan.
Our message to all the Vincentians out there is education has always been the backbone of our 41 years of friendship, and we continue to look forward to Vincentians to apply for our scholarships. Not only these two, I have to say, there are all other individual scholarships offered by other schools. You have to just look hard into it. Our embassy is already open for the applicants to come in.
That was the Republic of China on Taiwan's ambassador to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Peter Shali Lan. The deadlines for the two scholarships being offered by the government of Taiwan are March 15th and March 31st. On to news in the region. The Guyana Fire Service GFS has confirmed that 8-year-old Jermaine Johnson, who was injured in a recent house fire, passed away on Sunday. GFS sent condolences to Johnson's loved ones and said it is urging citizens to take all necessary precautions to avoid losses that can never be replaced. According to Loop News, Johnson's grandmother, Lynette Gray, 75, was also injured in the fire that occurred at their home. She remains in critical condition. GFS said it believes the fire began after an electrical fan overheated and ignited nearby combustible materials. In a statement on January 27th, GFS noted the prevalence of electrical fires and admonishes citizens to exercise caution and equip their homes with the necessary fire suppression tools, such as extinguishers and smoke detectors. Trinidadian-born jurist Waveney Toussaint has become the first woman and person of color to serve as a presiding judge as New York Supreme Court's appellate term, Second Department for the 2nd, 11th, and 13th Judicial Districts made history with a bench comprising all women. The other members appointed are Associate Justices Lisa S. Ottley of Kings County, Brooklyn, whose father hailed from Trinidad and Tobago, Marina Mundi of Richmond County, and Lords Ventura and Sherry Buggs of Queens County. Justice Toussaint, who was elected to the New York Supreme Court in 2014 and appointed the appellate term in 2020, is regarded as a jurist of high integrity. The court hears appeals from the New York City Civil Court, including its housing and small claims parts, and the New York City Criminal Court. Finally, on the international scene, the Pakistani Taliban have claimed the responsibility for a deadly blast in a mosque in Peshawar on Monday, the latest attack on the city in northwest Pakistan. A powerful explosion killed at least 61 people and left about 157 injured, according to Peshawar Police Chief Mohammed Aijaz Khan. Rescue operations are now underway in the mosque, which is situated inside a police compound and is mostly attended by law enforcement officials, CNN reports. Sabakov Muhammad and Omar Mukarram Khorasani, two officials from the Pakistani Taliban, known as Tehrik-e-Taliban (TTP), put out statements saying the blast was revenge for the death of TTP militant Khalid Khorasani last year. The TTP is a U.S. designated foreign terrorist organization operating in both Afghanistan and Pakistan. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WeFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.